Hi guys, we are going to draw portraits today. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start off by drawing a circle. And I like to draw really lightly and to go around and around. I hope you can see that. So I have a circle here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the chin shape. So I'm going to add on, and so this makes like an egg. Okay? Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the middle. So if this is the top of the head and this is the bottom of the head, then the middle is right about here, right? Now I can actually measure. And I've done this many times. I've actually measured kids' heads, and your head is about 8 inches or 8.5 inches from your chin to your head. And your eyes are always going to be right in the center. So this is, oh, I should have made it 8. I'm going to make it a little bigger. I'm going to make it almost like an actual size head. I'm so close. Let's see. Okay, that's right about 8. So this is going to be like an actual size drawing of a head. Okay, so if it's 8 inches, then where would the middle be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little short of 8 inches. I'm just going to do this. Okay, it's pretty close. So the middle would be 4, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to really lightly draw a line right across at 4, okay? Now, you're also going to draw another line on the, you're going to split this in half. You're going to split this bottom part in half. So what would that be? 2. So I'm going to make a line across at 2. Try to make a straight line. And then I'm going to make a line down the center. I think this is the center. You do not need a ruler. I usually don't use a ruler. I'm using a ruler today. So here's the middle. Okay, now, where are the eyes? Most of the time kids say they're up here because you think, oh, my eyes, those are the highest feature on my face. They're actually in the middle, okay? And you can measure it. Your eyes are right in the middle. So what I like to do is to make, I like to say there's 5 eyes going across your face. Of course, we know that's not true. But there's space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyes going across your face, okay? And the space in between your nose is the same as your eyes, okay? And this is all generalization. So everybody's different, and different people from different parts of the world have different shapes that are more predominant in their genetics, but this holds true, okay? However big the eye is, that's how much space is in between the eyes. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm just going to draw lines across, curved lines, really lightly, and a curved line here. Okay. Now, I'm going to draw a really light line from the corners of the eyes down to here, okay? Now, this is where the nose is. So the way I'm going to draw the nose is I'm just going to draw a U, a C, and a backward C, and it's going to fit in between the space that's in between the eyes, okay? Now, I'm going to divide this again in half. And this is where the mouth is, okay? The mouth is right on this line. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to draw a line for the mouth. Now, the mouth also is just slightly wider than the nose. A lot of times people make the mouth really big. Unless you are smiling really wide, your mouth really isn't much wider than your nose. Here's a good way to draw the top lip, okay? We have this middle line here. There's a little V, or a Cupid's bow, and then your lips come down like this. Now, your bottom lip is usually thicker than your top lip. There's a little bit more to the bottom lip than the top lip, okay? So, there you have it. Now, the neck. I like to slope the neck down like this. It's a little too thick. So it does curve, but you don't want to make your neck too thin. If you make it look too thick, it doesn't look right. If you make it look too thin, there's no way. Your head's heavy. Your neck has to be very strong to hold up your head. Okay, now make it so you can see this better. So now I'm going to draw the pupils. The way I'm going to draw the pupils, or the irises rather, is I'm going to draw parentheses. Okay, because you're not going to see the whole iris. The iris is the colored part of the eye. You're not going to see the whole thing unless you're scared or you're very excited. So here is the pupil. Okay, and now I'm going to go in and draw the eyelid. These eyes are opened. So I have an extra line here. So there's the eyelid. And then let's draw the eyebrows. The eyebrows come from about here, and they go they arch over, and they come past, just a little bit past the eyes, okay? Now people do all sorts of things to their eyebrows. So this can change. Okay, just like you can cut your hair, you can also change your eyebrows. Okay, now your ears. Your ears come from the top of the eye and they go to the bottom of the nose. And what I like to do is I like to just draw almost like a C. So remember, this is a generic portrait drawing just to give you the proportions. How big is everything in comparison to everything else, okay? Now, you can go in and you can make this line of the eye a little darker. You can put a couple eyelashes. Doesn't matter what gender a person is, they always have eyelashes. You need eyelashes to protect your eyes. You can make some really thin eyelashes on the bottom. Don't make them too dark or you will look like you have two spiders on your face. And then when you're drawing the hair, you really want to draw the shape of your hair rather than drawing each individual hair. So maybe your hair might come down something like this. Maybe there's a little bit showing down here. Maybe there's a little coming out here. Now this is a little scruffy. I'm drawing a little scruffy hair. I'm thinking about my son right now. He's a little scruffy because he hasn't been to the barber in 2 months. So this is a 2020 hairdo. Okay. So there you have it. Now you can go in and you can put a little line for a shirt. You can go in and you can work more on all of these features. But this is the general formula for drawing a face in proportion. All right, take it as far as you want to take it. You can go in and Sharpie this, you can color it. I can't wait to see what you come up with.